Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about my NECA Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors 30th anniversary quarter scale Freddy Krueger figure. As you can see what I have right here. Now I have been wanting to get this for a long time. I've been wanting to pick this up like ever, you know. I've been planning on getting one, you know, 'cause I know they have like the Freddy's Revenge, like from part 2, they had that in quarter scale too as well. And I actually do believe that's the coolest looking one, you know. But this is the particular one that I had chose to get because this is also the first A Nightmare on Elm Street film that I saw, like when it was playing, you know, not in the theaters, but I saw it at the drive-in back when it was originally released. Now this is basically just an 18-inch or quarter scale version of the 7-inch Dream Warriors figure, which I have right here too as well. Now this particular version I have of, as you can see, this is the box for it. On the side it does say 30th anniversary too. So I'm kind of surprised I managed to find this particular version of it, you know. And I actually got this at a comic book store, you know. I actually found this at a comic book store. Now like on the front of it, it says Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. And you also can see like an image of Freddy through at the door right there, which is like the door of the house. I think that's kind of cool, as you can see on the side of the box. Plus you can also open the door up too as well. And you can see like the inside of how Freddy looks on the inside. Of course this box is kind of damaged. I remember my quarter scale Jason was kind of like that, but it was okay though. So you can see the accessories that he has. But I think this is awesome packaging for a quarter scale figure. I think NECA did a good job on that, you know. Also they have an image of Freddy on the side too as well right here. And then of course they have it on the back too. And it gives like a description of it too with the because it's actually the same as what was on this one too, even the images that was on the 7-inch one. Because you can see the images of it, you know, which is very similar to how the 7-inch one was too as well. Because it says, like the description of it says the last of the Elm Street kids are now at a psychiatric ward where Freddy hunts their dreams of unspeakable horrors. Their only hope is dream researcher and fellow survivor Nancy Thompson, who helps them battle the supernatural cycle on its own hellish turf. Now this one says that it features a removable Fedora, alternate heads, a swappable sweater front, which when removed reveals the chest of souls, you know, the chest of souls. See, I'm going to just open this on up and get into it. I am excited about it. I've been wanting for a long time, you know. Alright. And as always, as you can see, here's the background that comes with the quarter scale Dream Warriors Freddy Krueger figure. As you can see, it's like a stairwell or something like that. I think that, yeah, that goes up into the Elm Street house. I believe that's what it is. You can even see that balcony. Okay, as you can see, here's the quarter scale Dream Warriors Freddy Krueger figure. It's a massive figure, as you can see. It's almost like tall as me, well, from the sitting position that I'm in, you know. So yeah, I am impressed with this figure, you know. So yeah, I'm go through it, you know. So I guess I'll talk about the accessories that he has. He doesn't really have that much, you know, just like 3 items. But I guess you could say like about, I think like 5 or 6 altogether, because you can actually take the sweat off and his head off. I mean his chest or soles off and his head, you know, so the extra like 2 other pieces. So yeah, I actually have like 5 pieces all together, you know. But yeah, I guess the first accessory I'll talk about is his hat. As you can see right here, this is Freddy's Fedora, you know. Nicely detailed. It's actually like bendable too. It's like bendable material. You can actually like bend it. As you can see, you can put it on Freddy's head. Hat, and there's his hat on his head. And I guess the other accessory I talk about is actually Freddy's chest of souls right here, as you can see. I'm going to remove this piece. It's very similar to like the how the 7-inch figure was. And it comes off very easy. And as you can see, that's how Freddy, he looks underneath, you know. And you can see like the pegs that you attach like the actual souls to. You actually just press them on in there, you know, and he'll lock together. But yeah, this right here is, I guess you could say, the other accessory that Freddy has, which is his chest of souls. And this is very well detailed, you know, this is awesome. I like how it's like the facial expressions of the victims, like screaming, like they're in pain. Just like they are like in a movie, you know. I like how the sweater is actually like ripped, like it's hanging too, like he actually like ripped it with his claw. That's awesome. The detail in that is just superb, you know. And this is the piece that I would actually put on Freddy, his actual sweater. And this is probably how I will always display my Freddy. I probably won't really use like the chest of souls. I probably always like we use this. And I like the detail in this too. It looks like it's like ruined and like wore with a lot. You can see like the holes and stuff in it, like it's damaged. I like how it looks like wrinkly too, like the sweater, like the material. It's awesome. So what I guess I do now is try to attach this onto here. And as you can see, even this has like the little peg things right there. You got 1, 2, and 3, 4. You just press it on into them, you know. There he is, there's Freddy with his sweater. So this probably is how I'll be displaying my Freddy, you know. The other accessory that Freddy has is the actual head with the cross like burned into it, as you can see. And from where the cross is actually burned into his head at the end of the movie. So I'm gonna touch on this. Now the detail in this is also amazing too, you know. I like how you can see like the glossiness of like Freddy's eyes, you know. Looks like Robert Englund too. But the eye sculpt on this is pretty good. I like how the skin is all burned. You can see all like the soul, like, you know, not the soul, but like the flesh how it's like burned and stuff. And it looks like he looks like wet, like he's melting. I think that's cool. Even his mouth, like his teeth look like bad, you know, like cavities and stuff. You can even see his tongue. You even can see like the top of his mouth too as well. Real good. This particular Freddy here, there's like this globe thing right, as you can see, you know, which is only the 7-inch one too as well. What you can do is if you have like a light, it's like I have like this light right here, you could put this to Freddy's back of his head and you can actually light it up, as you can see. Which is a cool effect. It would have been cool if we actually could just cut on, you know. Now what I do is actually put this head on the head that he actually had on. So as you can see, I took Freddy's head off, and this is the actual head that he did have on, like his main head. And this is be more like the head I probably have on him, you know. Again, I like the glossiness look of the eyes. I think that was nicely done. Even the teeth, like, you know, like the cavities and stuff. I like that look. I ain't gonna say really cavities, you know, but bad teeth, I guess you could say. Even the flesh on them, you know, I think that's like pretty cool too as well. Again, like the fresh souls from him being burned, I think that's awesome. So the actual crucifix with the cross on his head, like lighting up again. Let's give like a quick look at it. With the head actually on it, you know. That is a cool effect. Now both of these heads also have like numbers underneath. Like this one has a, as you can see, it says I think A1 in it. And I know this one says A2 in it too. Now what I do is talk about the articulation of this quarter scale Dream Warriors Freddy Krueger figure. As you can see, like, I'm amazed at the articulation that this figure has. As you can see, his arms can be like lifted up. He can do like a split. His knees can even be bent. I am surprised at the actual articulation of this figure. You can actually bend Freddy's legs like that. I can't believe this. As you can see, Freddy's head can be turned too as well. Get closer with this, as you can see. The arm can be bent like that too. The hands can be turned. I noticed this arm right here kind of has a little trouble. Looks like it bending, so I just leave it there, you know. Now he can't really turn at the waist that much, as you can see. But I'm amazed at the actual the articulation of this figure. His feet can be turned too as well. You know, they have like the I think they call it the tilt in it and stuff. And the detail on this figure is just truly amazing the way they did this, you know. Like the look of Freddy really does look like how he looks like in the movie. I guess you could say part 3. Even like the hands, I like how the hands are like burned. The fingernails are like dirty too. I like how the skin actually changes like a different tone from him being burned too. I think that's cool. And they look like they were like melted, you know, from the fire. And of course there's his glove, as you can see. You can turn this around. Now you can tell that this has like a it's like a rubbery type feel to it. So I don't think it will probably ever break, you know. You have to really probably be worried about it because it's not really like plastic. It has like a rubber, like bendable material, as you can see. And I like how, as always, you can see like his palm in there too. Within the glove, even his fingers, you know, under the glove. I think that's awesome. And of course, there's another shot of the glove too. Of course, you have Freddy's like pants, you know, that he wears. Shoes, brown boots. I also noticed that there's like a hole back there too on his sweater. So I don't know if that's gonna be for something, I'm not too sure, you know. Another thing I forgot to do too is actually measure the figure. So as you can see, Freddy's about actually like 19 inches in length, as you can see, even though it's probably 18 1/4 scale, you know. But now what I do is like a size comparison with the actual 7-inch Freddy Krueger figure with this one. So as you can see, this is the 7-inch Freddy Krueger figure next to the the 1/4 scale figure, as you can see. So yeah, there's definitely a difference, you know, in the size of both of these figures. And this is basically just like a much larger version of this this figure, which is awesome too. Also, here's the actual hats of the figures too. You have the 1/4 scale hat and the 7-inch hat. As you can see, the difference in them, you know, how much larger. This is much more massive than this one, you know. And as you can see, here's the actual size comparison with like the heads too. And these are the heads with the as you can see, the lights in them. I mean, the cross in it. And even this one gonna light up too as well, because I had the video for this one too, you know. As you can see, the smaller head can be lit up too. Just like the quarter scale here, it can be lit up. And this right here is the actual the chest of souls. You can see that difference, you know. And this one is like very detailed for it to be the size that it is compared to the other quarter scale. You know, it still has that same level of detail. NECA was actually able to do that in both versions, you know, even like the smaller one, you know. Here's the sweaters, as you can see, you know. The difference in the other sweaters, and they have the same level of detail. Plus, both figures actually look the same too on the inside. They have that where you can hook in the sweaters and stuff, the alternate body pieces. Another thing I wanted to touch on, because I saw this in other people's videos too. You can actually take Freddy like hand off too as well. You know, you can actually like remove it. I think even the glove, the one too. I'm not gonna bother it, you know. But I did see that I think like other people's videos too, if I'm not mistaken. I think like Spot had it too, like the review Spot. I think he had it, and I know I saw like in the other ones too as well, you know. But the hand can be removed. I think even this can come off. Just to touch on that, you know. Okay, as you can see, here's my NECA quarter scale Nightmare on the Street Part 3 Dream Warriors Freddy Krueger figure. I would definitely recommend picking this figure up. You know, it really is awesome. And that articulation, I was amazed at how I was able to actually like bend and fold, you know, better than I thought, being that it's such a large figure, you know. So I would definitely recommend picking this figure up, you know. So that's my NECA A Nightmare on the Street Part 3 quarter scale Dream Warriors Freddy Krueger figure. And they have so many ways you can say the title, you know. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Sorry, kid. I don't believe in fairy tales. Let's get high. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, never stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again.